Okay, hello, my name is Emily, and my Twitter name is Just Gotta Find Me. And I'm making this video to talk about my Jonas moments and like all my favorite Jonas memories and stuff like that. Here's my Jonas book. It's kind of big. I call it my Jonas Bible. And the cover is all these Jonas pictures. It's really heavy, but it's okay. And then on the back, I put the Nick. Oh, yeah. Alright, so we're gonna open it. Oh, jeez. Okay. I have Jonas plates. And then some Jonas trading cards. A bunch of random stuff that I've saved, like I have like receipts from when I bought their CDs or like their shirts and like Valentine's. I have like the ticket passcode thing from Team Jonas when I bought tickets for the shows. I had Montana 3D movie glasses. And a bunch of like random stuff in here. I don't know what's really cool. Lanyard things. I have a breakfast break box when they did that. So yeah. So I saw the Jonas Brothers. I'm gonna read along and explain. I saw the Jonas Brothers for the very first time July 15th, 2007 in Six Flags in Greeny, Illinois, and it was really fun. I didn't really like them that much before. Well, I did. Like I liked their songs and stuff, but didn't really was like ah! So I went there and it was really fun, and I saw the soundtrack and I knew who was which and stuff, but I didn't know Kevin had naturally curly hair. The only time I saw him was when his hair was straightened back then. So Kevin came out for sound check with his hair all curly, and I was like, wait a second. Nick's not that tall. And then Nick comes out. I'm like, why are there two Nicks? But it's really Kevin, and I didn't know that. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to go along and read. I knew the songs like Year 3000, like Mandy and Kids of the Future and stuff, but that was about it. And I knew they had Purity Rings from a little brother named Frankie. That was like the only Jonas knowledge I had before that. Yeah. Okay, and then the best day of my entire life, probably so far, was December 8th, 2007, and 2 days before that, like December 6th, I was homesick, and I was on the internet and I saw this thing that the Jonas Brothers were coming to a Verizon wireless store in Illinois that was like really close to my house, and they're doing like a meet and greet and stuff, and they were like signing stuff, so I was like, okay, let's go. And it said like the first like 200 people were able to meet them, and so my mom and me and my little sister, we left our house at about 4 in the morning, and it was a high of 20 degrees, so it was really cold, and we were there for 8 hours in the freezing cold. Yeah, it was pretty fun. And we waited out there for just sitting there, and we found out that not even 200 people showed up. So we could have left our house at like 12 o'clock when the meet and greet was at 1, and we would have been fine, but no. So I walk inside the little room, because we were outside the whole time. I walk inside after 8 hours, and I see Joe first, and I was like, ah! Because she was my favorite. And so Kevin was first, and I go up to Kevin, and he was like, hi, I'm Kevin. And I was like, yeah, I know that. I've been here 8 hours, I'm freezing cold. I think I should know that you're Kevin. But he hugged me, and I was like, ah! And his hug was like the best. Okay. And, so yeah, and then he signed, my mom got him to sign my It's About Time CD, but she forgot to ask Joe and Nick, so I just had Kevin's signature on my It's About Time CD. And then Nick was next, and I was like, can I have a hug? And he's like, sure! And so he hugged me, and it was like a really quick hug. It was like a thing. And then, Joe, I hugged Joe. Well, I was like, okay, December 9th is my mom's birthday, and that was December 8th when we met them. So my mom's like, okay, Joe, it would be a dream come true and a great birthday gift for me if you hugged my daughter. And it was like, okay, so I hug him, and he said happy birthday to me, but it was my mom's birthday, and I was like, no, that's my mom's birthday, but I don't think he heard me. And then right after that, I turned around, the grandma was right there too. I turned around and I smelled my shirt after I hugged Joe, and I guess he saw me and he started laughing at me. So I was like, oh gosh. It was really funny. He smells like cologne, like Abercrombie and Fitch cologne, and it smells really, really good. And then we had the Best of Both Worlds concert that night, and my mom's husband worked for like the ticket company that Hannah Montana and Miley Cyrus went with, so she was able to get us like 8th row seats, so we were like super duper close, and I was like, oh, so yeah, there's that. And we were just there for the Jonas Brothers, like my little cousins were there and they liked Miley, so it worked out nicely. February 22nd, 2008, I saw the Jonas Brothers on their Look Me in the Eyes tour at the Allstate Arena in Illinois. I've pretty much been like all Illinois shows. But yeah, we went there and my mom surprised us. We had one of those like little box suites that are like 20 rows away from the stage. And so we had like our own like personal bathroom, and like they brought us food in the middle of the show and stuff. It was really fun. And we got to like stand on the railing so they could see us better, and it was really fun. And yeah. I don't really know anything, nothing really special happened at the Look Me in the Eyes tour. I was just like, ooh yeah. I had school that morning, that was like the slowest day of my entire life. Let's see. Okay, we went to Disney World the week that Camp Rock came out in 2008, was it? Yeah. And so we were going to MGM Studios, or Hollywood Studios as it's called now, in Disney World, and that was the day the Camp Rock soundtrack came out. So right when they opened the doors, I like dashed out to one of the stores where they sold like their CDs, and I see the Camp Rock CD and I buy it before I go on like any rides and stuff. I'm like, yes! And it was really fun. Okay, July 6th, 2008, we went to Summerfest and saw the Jonas Brothers on their Burning Up tour. And we were like way in the back, like, oh my god. They all were like blurred, and there was a pole in the way, so I couldn't see half of them half the time. But I had fun, and I was glad that was made into a movie, because otherwise it would have been fun. I tried Red Bull for the first time there. Whoa. I'm going through those pictures. Oh, at that concert, it was July 6th, so it was like the third show of the tour, because it started July 4th. And so, oh, that would have been second. It was the second. Never mind. But it wasn't really Nick's night, because he messed up the lyrics to Play My Music. I'm just reading this out of here. Apparently, I don't remember this, but when they sing Hello Beautiful, like in the movie, you know how they rise up on the thing? Nick's didn't go up. I don't remember that, but I guess it didn't. And during Burning Up, he dropped his microphone into the crowd. I remember that, because that was kind of obvious. Yeah. And I didn't know any Demi Lovato songs, and it was hard to hear because we were so far back, so I was really upset. I'm sorry if I'm talking really fast. Sorry. Yeah, we saw this. What? Oh, sorry. Oh, we went on 2 years ago in 2009. We went on this trip to California. Like, we drove from Illinois to California, and during that time, June 16th was when Lions, Violence, and Trying Times came out, and we were in the middle of Arizona. We were in Texas that morning, and so, no, we weren't in Texas that morning. No, we were in Arizona at the Grand Canyon. We were on our way to California, and we put on the GPS where the nearest Walmart was so I can buy the Lions, Violence, and Trying Times CD and stuff, because I was really excited. And it was 90 miles away, the nearest Walmart, on our way there, so I had to wait 90 miles to get the CD, but that's like all I listened to for the rest of the trip, and it was really, really fun. I like sat, like where they sat at like this place in Hollywood and stuff, and I wore a Jonas Brothers shirt every day that vacation, and that was like a 3-week-long vacation, and it's really depressing because I have more than like 20 days more than 20 Jonas Brothers shirts that I could wear for 3 weeks straight, which is depressing, but good. Okay, this is really funny. July 5th, 2009, I went to the Taste of Chicago to see Mitchell Musso perform there, and Radio Disney was the sponsor for him, and Jordan Pruitt was there too, and they're asking this question. They're like, before Jordan Pruitt was coming out, they're like, so who do you think is Jordan's favorite Jonas brother? And it was like Joe, Kevin, Nick, or Frankie. And no, they didn't say Frankie. They were like Joe, Kevin, or Nick. And then you're like, or this guy. And all of a sudden Frankie Jonas walks out. And I'm sitting there, I'm like crying hysterically. I don't know why I was crying. But I was sitting there stabbing my eyes out when Frankie was on the stage. I don't know why, but I was sitting there like, but it was really fun. And I had a lot of fun, and I was crying, and Papa Jones was there too. I was trying to like get his attention, like jumping up like a maniac. And I wore my Burning Up shirt too. That was like a coincidence right there. I was like, July 10th, 2009, which is 5 days after that Frankie incident, we saw the Jonas Brothers on their world tour in Chicago, and we had a little box thing again. What was I gonna say? Oh, Honor Society was the opening act, and they became like my love and obsession after that. I saw them twice after that. I actually saw them 3 weeks ago from today, June 20th in Chicago. That's fun. So yeah, that was fun. They introduced me to a new band, and that was cool. I like that. And I saw Jordan Sparks once before too, when she toured with them. But when she was on American Idol, I saw that tour with like Lewis and Sinjai on them. I made my sign for that concert, Joe, I'm a Single Lady, because that was when he did that music video, and I thought it was funny. I have this tradition ever since the Best of Both Worlds concert. Every concert I go to that Joe's in, I make a sign that says, Joe, will you marry me? Or like, marry me, Joe, or something that has to do with marrying me. Just a little tradition going on there. Oh yeah, that concert, July 10th. If you've ever been there, comment on it if you agree with me. Joe and like, sometimes the other two, Nick and Kevin, they didn't seem that happy. Like, they were like, I felt like they were like robots just moving around, like they were forced to perform. Like, it was around the time Joe and Camila Bell broke up, so I can understand, but like, it was kind of sad, and I was really sad. No. Oh, the day after, we went to go get House of Blues tickets for Mitchell Musso, because my sister had an obsession with him at the time. So we went to go to House of Blues, and we were on a Jonas hunt because they were performing again July 11th in Chicago for the second show. But we couldn't find them because they were at the Road Dogs game all the way in Kane County. I think that's where it is. So yeah, we went by their hotel that they were staying at, and I guess they left early that morning, but I didn't know that. So I stood up on a gate on the other side of the street, and I was just standing there chilling, and I was like, yo, where's Jonas Brothers at? One of my mom's teacher, one of her students went to the Road Dogs game, and I have her pictures in here. Okay, Nick Jonas and the Administration. I saw January 17th, 2010 in the Rosemont Theater in Chicago, and I made a sign, well, my shirt said, where's Joe, and then the back said Nick Jonas Administration, but I made a sign, it's like a little piece of paper, I have it right here, and it says, where's Joe on it, not that he cheated or anything, and then on the back, I didn't know what to write, so I just wrote Nick in big letters. I don't know. That was weird laugh. Yeah, I didn't know any of Nick's songs, just like when he did the covers and like when he did Who I Am, but I was just like, this is really awkward, because I don't know the songs. Okay, August 6th, 2010, we went to the Road Dogs game. The opening one, the very first one in Joliet, Illinois, and we left again at 4 o'clock in the morning, but it was warm this time, so it was good. And we didn't have tickets. Wait, yeah, we did have tickets. No, okay, how's the story? That was a Friday. That Wednesday was when they announced, like, you could buy your tickets if you call in today, and me and my sister were calling, and we weren't getting in for like 3 hours into it. I'm just sitting in my room crying my eyes out because I'm like, I want to see Joe. I'm sitting there crying, and my sister gets in at like the last minute after like 4 hours of me in my room crying, and I was like, oh my god, you got tickets, and it was really funny. So yeah.